Alright, man. Y'all know the face. Y'all know the name. It's your boy Clear Real Talk. I got my friends. I'll let them introduce themselves.
This is y'all fave Noon the Goon. I know y'all miss me.
This is your boy T Fashionz tapping in.
Okay. And what are we gonna name this episode?
Don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck my yum. When y'all hear that, what does that mean to y'all? What does that like say to y'all? What does that scream to y'all?
Well, to me, it's just basically saying, just because you might not like something that I do, it doesn't mean you have to be like, I would never do that. Just, still support. You just don't do it.
I feel that.
Still support, still do your thing. I feel like it can go a lot of ways with that. It can bounce around in a lot of different things.
Okay, so because you said that, let's start. Where you want to go with that? Like, what is the first topic of the Don't Yuck My Yum episode that you would want to go to?
We could start with food.
Okay, so what's a food that y'all like that a lot of people be like, ew, that's disgusting. That shit basura.
I'm gonna bring this up. I don't want to say it's just like they say disgusting, but when the grits topic with like the salt on grits, like salt and pepper on grits and sugar on grits, I'm a sugar and butter on grits type of person.
Sugar and butter?
Ew. And I'm sorry because I didn't want to yuck your yum, but ew.
And you're mad.
I feel like sugar does not go on grits. Sugar does not go on spaghettis and meat sauce. Like, who does that?
I'm not gonna lie.
Sugar
spaghetti,
yes,
is low key. I was team Noon all the way with that whole ill thing. But when I had the sugar and the spaghetti, actually it was a vibe, bro.
Have you ever seen that movie Elf?
No, I haven't.
In the movie Elf, he puts syrup. Yeah, he puts syrup on his spaghetti. I actually tried that, y'all, and it was so good.
Really?
It was so good. It was unbelievable. I could not believe it was so good.
That sounds like some high shit.
That does sound hot shit, bro. That is some hot shit, nigga.
Don't yuck my yum.
Okay. That's fair.
Period.
I'm with that. Okay, what about you, Noon? What's a food that people would probably be like, ew, you like that, but it's like dumb good?
I'm not really sure because I'm not really like I'm the type of person that will go to a restaurant and order chicken strips. So
you one of those?
I'm one of them. So I really don't get into stuff. If it looks real nasty, I'm not gonna eat it. If it smells a certain way, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm
not gonna lie. Basic. I'm like that too, but I feel like that's kind of not childish. I'm not gonna yuck you on that, but I feel
is childish. Like, it really is childish.
Like if you wanted a burger, don't go to like a nice restaurant. Go to McDonald's. Go to Burger King. You feel me? Like if you wanted chicken strips, you could get chicken strips from anywhere.
Literally,
unless you're a chicken strip connoisseur. If you one of those, you really should try to think about becoming a chicken strip connoisseur.
I think I should, cause I really could get into some chicken strips. Yeah. I love Texas Roadhouse chicken strips.
Word. What's the worst chicken strips you ever had? That's a script. That's how you know I've been in the South too long.
The worst?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to say it's either McDonald's or Wendy's.
Why would you try McDonald's chicken?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
It's just certain things that, I'm sorry, but I have to yuck your yum. Because it's just certain things that are off limits on the McDonald's menu. Even Burger King, like when they do like the seafood stuff, you just don't.
Like, what about IHOP burgers? Like, did you ever think of IHOP burger when they had IHOP? Did you like yuck that when you first thought that, or you was like, I can mess with it?
Actually, I didn't. I feel like IHOP could make burgers because they had other things on their menu besides pancakes for the longest. Like, they had club sandwiches. They have, steaks and stuff you could get. They have other stuff. So, what's the big deal?
That's a fact. All right. My food topic that people be like, yuck, is sushi. I love sushi. And I used to be the biggest sushi hater, bro. And I like sushi. Sushi's so good.
I think a lot of people don't realize that it's different types of sushi and not all of it is raw.
Right, because they do have cooked sushi as well. So
I like sushi. It's like one of the only foods that's not expensive, that fills me up, and I feel like it's still kind of healthy. Like, it's not fried. It's not right. You know what I mean? I like
and
sushi.
It's lean and it fills you up because of the rice and everything, you know?
How, what about deer meat? Have y'all ever had deer?
No.
I was supposed to, and I didn't. However, I did have, I want to say, buffalo.
Like the actual buffalo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuddruckers, they have them, like the actual buffalo burger. And my dad paid me to try it because I was like not having it. And then we did a bet, and I was like, okay, bet.
And how was it? Was it worth it?
It was bomb.
So buffalo's a go. Deer is my favorite. Like, I'm a deer person.
I haven't had duck either.
No, I haven't.
I
either.
haven't had any of those things.
I did have duck when I was in Germany or Amsterdam. I had duck. It's not that bad.
You know what's crazy? I really thought this was all like country shit, like deer, duck, alligators.
Alligator,
frog
I'm gonna go like alligator is definitely some country shit. Niggas is
That's
not eating no
definitely some
fucking
country shit.
And shark. Niggas is not
sorry.
eating no fucking shark. Y'all niggas don't give a
Where
fuck.
you gonna find a shark in the country?
I don't know. Y'all niggas shit. Y'all be eating shit
Ain't
that
no
I just
shark
don't.
meat in the country.
Nah, what was it? I think was it alligator sausage that I ate? I was just like, man, y'all niggas out here different, bro.
Yeah, at this place, the Jazz Place back in New Orleans, they have like all different types of meat. Like they'll have like frog legs, alligator sausage, like
How's
you said.
frog legs?
I didn't taste that. I'm not eating that.
Why not?
I just told you I'm picky. I eat burgers. I eat burgers, chicken strips, quesadillas.
Okay.
I might spruce it up and put a little queso on a quesadilla. You know?
A little case.
A little queso.
Man, okay, that's fair. All right. What about the beverages? Like, okay, you know, people will either call it soda, pop, or cold drink. I don't like when people call soda anything but soda. I feel like a cold drink is any beverage that's
Okay,
cold.
let's get into it.
All right. So,
Let's get into it.
what's y'all take on it?
I call it soda,
You
but
smart.
I also call it pop because my mom calls it pop.
Where's she from?
She's from Las Vegas. We most of my family is born and raised in Vegas, but the older people are like from Chicago and the South, so it's like that. But yeah, we say soda for the most part. I don't understand the other sayings. I don't get them.
I agree.
I'm from New Orleans, and we definitely say cold drink. Anything that
I
has
love that,
acid
though.
or carbonated, any carbonated drink, we call it cold drink.
Why?
So water wouldn't be considered a cold drink,
What
or
if it's sparkling
a
water?
juice. A Sprite is a cold drink. Juice wouldn't be considered like Minute Maid or something like that. That's not a cold drink. That's juice.
Okay, that's interesting.
Orange juice, that's not a cold drink.
Okay, I can rock
But
with that.
cold drinks, any carbonated drink, Sprite, Cokes, Dr. Peppers, anything with acid, basically.
That's a cold drink.
It's a cold drink. It's a vibe, Cletus. It's a vibe.
All right. So what if you got water and it's frozen?
Then it's ice.
Or what if you got like iced tea and it's cold, like a cold beverage?
It's iced tea. It's not a cold drink.
Okay.
I really don't even know where that came from, but I've been learning it. I was taught that since I was young, so
I feel that.
I just go with it.
I feel that. Okay. Lemonade or sweet tea or iced tea?
Lemonade and sweet tea mix. Arnold Palmer. That's my favorite drink.
I feel that.
Period.
Okay. What about you, bro?
I like them mixed as well. However, I'm more of a sweet tea drinker. I'm more of a sweet tea drinker. And I'm specific about I'm specific about all my drinks, okay? I don't play that. My apple juice has to be. I cried because the Walmart out here didn't serve my favorite. They didn't carry my favorite apple juice. Like, it's really that serious. Like, I was really in tears.
What is your favorite apple juice?
Like, Treetop.
He knows the brand.
Why you still mad about that?
Because it's Walmart. Like, how don't you have it? Like, I was really in tears. Like, that's all I wanted. I didn't want anything else from the store but my apple juice, and y'all don't have it.
Were you spoiled as a child?
No, but everybody in the house know what's up when it comes to the apple juice.
So apple juice over every other juice. That's your top one juice.
Yeah, that's my top. That's my boom boom.
Over
The
grape
go-to.
juice.
Yeah,
Over cran mango. That cran mango hard.
and it's not harder than apple juice.
I don't think
I'm
anything
sorry.
cran goes anywhere.
Queen.
I disagree.
Cran strawberry. Cran mango.
I disagree because that cran shit go crazy.
I hate cran.
I'm sorry.
I hate
That
cranberry.
cran shit go crazy. Hashtag that.
Crazy.
Hashtag that. I like that. That cran shit goes crazy. I like that as a hashtag. Put it on a shirt.
I really don't like cranberry juice. I hate it. It's so bitter to me.
It is.
Maybe I haven't had the right kind because some people be like, it's so sweet. I'm like, what cranberry juice? I never had sweet cranberry juice.
Okay.
Ever.
No, go ahead, mama. You got anything else to say? No? Speaking on cran, right? Mixed with Hennessy. I think Hennessy real talk is trash. I think
Trash.
Let's talk about it. I think Hennessy isn't trash as a drink because of what it's like, the branding behind it, how it makes you feel. But if you're talking about just a taste of Hennessy, bro, I don't know anybody who really could really drink Hennessy and really tell me honestly without wincing that they enjoy the taste of Hennessy.
I think you need to go on Twitter because a lot of them, they love Hennessy.
But I don't think they love it because it tastes good. They love it because how it gets
make them
Right.
feel.
Yeah,
like,
because of the brand association with hip hop.
I don't know if I'm the right person to ask this question because I'm not really a drinker. I don't really drink alcohol, and I like fruity drinks to where I can't taste the alcohol at
feel
all.
that.
So Hennessy to me tastes like every other brown liquor. Like it's just so nasty. I feel like all brown and clear, they both taste the same to me for some reason. I don't know if I'm tripping.
Yeah, you tripping.
I'm not much of a drinker, but I can tap in on the Hennessy because my freshman year was during that whole anything is possible movement.
Yes, I
And
remember
everybody was drinking Hennessy, and it was like I was really out here trying to fake the funk. Like I could sustain, and I couldn't. Because Hennessy, it makes me gag. It's disgusting.
Really? I never
It's
get hangovers with Hennessy.
disgusting.
I've never had a hangover with Hennessy. I've never had a hangover with Patron. I've never had a hangover with Douce. I'm a Douce sponsor. I like Douce. And Martell. Like, I'm a cognac drinker all the way through.
Douce is so strong. It's way stronger than Hennessy.
It's for those black men who enjoy good things and like to live on the edge.
I start drinking what my dad usually gets when he goes out, and it's Tito's and cranberry, and that shit is bomb.
Wait, y'all know I tried Tito's and lemonade.
Tito's and lemonade.
It's a vibe.
You know what's lit that nobody gives credit to? Amaretto sours.
What, Cletus?
That's my
Cletus.
shit.
Cletus.
That's my
They have
shit.
this bar in New Orleans on Magazine Street called The Balcony. They have $4 sour amarettos. That's what it's called, right?
Amaretto sours.
Yeah, they have $4 ones, and it's a big cup.
Okay.
I
Drink
was
a
in
choice. If y'all gotta go out Friday night with y'all peoples, what y'all drinking on? What y'all sipping on?
I don't know too much about drinks, so I'm probably going to order what I just said. However, I feel like I would be open to ordering like a martini of some sort. No, you know what I really want to try though? I really want to try those, what is it, Bloody Marys that the old white women drink.
Ew, you know they have tomato juice in it?
Yeah, I really want to try that.
Oh my God, Tracy.
Listen. Old white bitches be really up to something.
They do.
And I think the world is late to the game because them old hoes really be up to something, y'all.
They do, because guess what? Like my
They
friend,
really be.
my sister, like she worked with a lot of white people or whatever, and they always telling her about, you know, like little fun parties they'll have and stuff like that. So she brought back home this idea where we made a name for it. We call it champagne float, I think. Champagne Express, and it's with you get champagne and you put sherbet ice cream in a cup and then you put the champagne in it and mix
that
it all
sounds-
together. We call it Sherbet Express. That's what we
like
call
that,
it.
man. Put
it's
that on the
so good, y'all.
Let's
like,
do it.
And it really could get you messed up.
Let's do one.
Yeah, we should
That
definitely
sound
do
good.
it.
Let's do one. And
I worked
before we
at-
all graduate, let's do one.
When I was working at Nordstrom this summer, I had like a little conversation with this old white lady because she had on these Chanel shades that you literally can't find them. Like, you know, like those little round shades that everybody wearing now. That's
The small
Migos.
ones?
Yeah, that Migos got popular again or whatever. You cannot find those shades. Like, you have to like really lurk to find those shades, and when you do find them, it's hard to find them not scratched up and stuff. And I was really talking to her, and she told me that she buys everything in fours, and she was telling me how
Wow.
she got like a holiday pair with some pearls on it, and she got like another like a white pair and another color or something. Like she got like special editions and everything of all of them shades, and they look brand new. Like she don't touch them.
Okay, speaking on fashion, what's your yums on fashion? What's y'all go-tos on fashion? What's the yeses? What's the styles that y'all love? What's the styles that y'all hate? Let's go there. Let's talk fashion. Fashion do or don'ts. Let's go through it. Cause I could tell you mine. My fashion don't is never choke up your Jordans or your Timbs or your Nikes. I've never choked up
the
no
G
sneakers.
Nikes.
You mean like lace up all the way?
Yeah, I would never. No. Lacing up is cool, but
Scuffing them.
choking them, like when they, I don't
Oh,
like
you saying
that.
like when it's like they
Tied
bite
too
they
tight.
bottom lip and they pulling the shoestrings.
I can agree. However, on some stuff for certain looks, it looks cool.
Like what?
Like if you have like a white pair of Chucks, like y'all see me when I wear my white
Yes.
Chucks. If I'm going for a certain look with my white Chucks, sometimes it looks good a little more cinched. Sometimes it looks good a little more relaxed.
Do you think that Converses look better clean or dirty?
Both.
That's a fact.
Right.
It's
I
a
feel
certain
like-
level of dirty though.
Right, because if they yellow at the bottom, throw them away.
I agree.
Yeah,
Please.
it's a certain. It has to be a happy medium. When they start to get holes, and when the bottom starts to even out, and you don't got the little squares no more, it's time for a new pair.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Wearing Chucks down like that.
I've seen some worn down Chucks in my time. Okay.
Okay. Let's talk hair, right? Weaves, bundles, colorful hair. Yuck or yum?
I'm here for the colorful hair. It just
Hell
depends.
fucking
However, it depends on who does it first. Secondly, the color that you get, because I don't feel like every skin tone, every color should, it doesn't match every skin tone. So I don't know.
I hate leave outs. Leave outs are wild trash. Your leave out different. Your leave out don't look like it's fucked up. Them leave outs be looking dry.
This is where I'm gonna have to yuck your yum.
Okay, talk that shit.
Because leave outs really aren't trash. Really and truly, this front on this wig game is trash. Leave out, it just depends on the course of your hair and the person who's doing your hair, if they know what they're doing. Because if they know what they're doing, your hair is going to lay down and blend and everything. And it also depends, because some girls aren't educated on what hair to get to blend their hair, because there's different types of weaves out there to get to blend your hair. However, the wig and frontal side, that's more of the yuck side, because not everybody knows how to do it. Not every glue works. Some people lose hair from that. They go bald, have all kind of reactions. It's dirty, it build up, it's nasty, and it's something they got to deal with every day.
I feel like I'm with Tracy on the leave out. On the leave out. I wear wigs, so I can't really, yuck the wig all the way. But I feel like these frontals and these lace fronts, y'all really, just stop it, because 9 out of 10 y'all don't know what y'all doing, and I feel like you could still see the lace. You're not supposed to see the lace. I'm just.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that lace front shit either. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. That lace front, when they look like their hairline is mad straight, that shit rounded out.
Like you just came from the barber. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like a lot of makeup either.
I mean, I like makeup, but
the reason why I don't like a lot of makeup, I think that I want to say I fear change. But I like to know who I'm dealing with on all facets of life, right? And I feel like if I have to second guess who I'm dealing with, because one day I look on the gram and I don't know who the fuck that is, but when I sleep next to you, I'm like, oh, I know who this is. Or if I see you on social media, I think you a 10, but in person you a 4.5. That's a problem to me. That's really a problem. Am I bugging?
No, I don't think you bugging, but it's like a lot of girls find makeup as art. So, they want to look like a different person sometimes, or they want to be, a little different from their normal look. That's why they do the makeup. But me, I like a natural look all the time. So I don't really want to do too much. I don't like looking like a whole different person. I want to still look like myself with the makeup on. I feel like it should just be an enhancer and not just you a whole makeover. Like,
I think it depends on the person. Because there are ways that you can achieve a natural look through makeup and you still look like yourself. You know what I mean? So I think it depends on the person. But I can definitely see where you're coming from with like from a social media standpoint, like that's not how you look in real life. You know what I mean? Like I can understand where you come from, but I definitely think it's like the person, because some girls don't even put on a lot of makeup, but you wouldn't even be able to tell they have makeup on. You know what I mean?
I feel that. Let's talk behavior now, right? Extra person or someone who's like super shy and bland and not outgoing at all.
Like dating wise?
Let's talk. We could go dating wise.
Dating wise, I would like someone who's a tad bit more outgoing, but in certain ways, and then reserved for the most part. In what ways?
Like what? Like explain.
Like outgoing and like put me on game on like different stuff I haven't done. Like let's go and do something different. Like I know about go-kart, I know about roller skating, you know what I mean? But like I haven't been paintballing, you know what I mean? Like put me on game to something different that's a little bit more out of my comfort zone. But I say reserved because I'm leaning towards stardom. And I don't like that clash. We both can't be trying to make it happen. I mean, we both could be trying to make it happen, but like, I want to be in the limelight. I feel like I'm going to be in the limelight. You feel me? So it's like, I don't want the person I'm coming up with to want that same thing because I feel like it's going to clash. So I want somebody that's kind of more reserved and has a different thing going.
Well, isn't that just more communication? Like if you communicate the things that you want and need and know how to set boundaries, where does that clash really come up?
I feel like everything will be a conflict. Like it's a conflict of interest when you both have the same work. You know what I mean? Like, and it's also the type of person that I am. Is like I'm okay with my friends critiquing me and my craft and everything, and I'm also okay with my spouse. But when your spouse works with you and critiques you, it's a different story. You know what I mean? Like it's a different type of. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like the dating in the workplace thing.
Okay, that's fair. Well, what about you, Noon? What's some? Would you rather the extra person or the person that's very relaxed, laid back?
I mean, I'm definitely the type that needs somebody that's relaxed and laid back and calm because I'm real chill. You know, I'm goofy. I like to laugh a lot, and I just feel like a person that's. What's the other thing you said?
Like extra.
They might be, too much. That's not a vibe.
What's too much?
Like. If you just doing way too much, like if you feel like you putting in way more than I'm putting in, then I mean you doing too much. Because at the end of the day, if a female really wants you, she's going to be doing the most.
I'm already knowing.
I don't want my dude doing the most too.
I feel that. I feel like for me, like, I would take the reserved person too. But I think it's because I'm the extra person. Like, I need a happy medium balance. But, like, at the same time, I can't have no shorty. I call them bland mac and cheese. I can't have no bland mac and cheese in my life. Like the white people mac and cheese and shit. I can't have that in my life. What's poppin', Queen? Yeah, I can't have bland mac and cheese in my life because I think that shit corny. That shit don't taste good. It's not fun. It don't taste like it's not a vibe. I think life it should be exciting.
I mean, you don't have to be bland just because you chill or you relax.
These shorties I be meeting bland, bro. Like bland.
Look at where we're at though.
Right, it's not that many options out here.
Everybody's bland. When I tell you having a conversation, I don't know what it is with Northern Louisiana, but I had the time of my life in New Orleans because it was just like I had good food. I was talking to all these random people. Everybody was just nice. It was just so different because up here it was just like you try to start a conversation and they look at you like, what are you talking about? But like throughout the whole thing, or like they don't want to be involved in the conversation.
I definitely know what you're talking about. I can relate, Tracy. Because me coming from down south, like when I'm outside, 9 out of 10 I know everybody in my neighborhood. But even if we don't know them, if we walking past or if we driving past, we're gonna speak regardless, like if I know you or not. And out here, I try to do that. Like I saw some people sitting on the porch, and I was like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" They was just looking at me, like I was weird, and I'm like, really, like. I'm not going to speak to y'all again. I just keep it moving, but I just feel like that was rude.
And see, I'm not completely used to that because we not like that on the West. We in and out. We coming in and get what we got to get, and we leaving. We're not talking to you. Another thing is staring. They stare out here, and that's a huge yuck. If you staring at home, you want a problem.
Bro, I'm from New York. I think people be forgetting. I be feeling bad. Like, I be getting really in trouble sometimes, and I'm like, yo, y'all gotta understand, I've been in New York of the 23 years am I 24 now? Shit. Of the 24 years I have been on this earth, 22 to 23 of them years I've been completely in New York. Half the shit that people do out here would never fly. Like, I already know, like, if I was staring at somebody in New York, the first time I get is the fuck is you looking at? We got a problem. Like,
for real.
And niggas just like to look at you out here.
I think that's because they're not used to, different types of people.
That's a fact.
Because this is a real small, closed town. Like, it's real small. They don't really have that much. They just got a grocery store. So, they're not used to all this.
But it's like, I understand that. But like they said on Bring It On, you get one of these, and then you get one of these. You have looks, and then you have looks. Stop looking. Stop. After you get your little glance, keep it moving. You see what I'm wearing. You see how we coming, how we shifting, and how we moving. Just get your look and keep it on. No, they be glued.
Period.
They even drive by you in the car and be
still
in your whole.
And you know the thing that gets me? They get mad at you. when you ask, what are you looking at? How you gonna get mad at me? You looking at me. I wasn't looking at you. I felt you looking at me. That's what made me turn around and ask, what are you looking at? Don't get mad at me.
You want to know some yuck behavior that I think people don't really speak about out here? People don't speak about shit that bothers them. I think that shit is trash, bro.
I think that's childish.
Like, if I got a problem with you, I'm not gonna wait until I do something to address the problem I have with you. Nah, nigga, I don't fuck with you. We never been cool. We not friends. Nah, niggas out here, bro, just people in general, they'll wait till something small happens, blow up on you, say it's your fault. You sit here like, damn, this whole time I thought we was cool. I'm like, damn, I was really fucking with you. I talk highly about you in the group chat. Niggas cut your ass. I'm defending you. I make sure people say your leave out fucked up. I said, nah, she a queen. Like, nah, I'm saying, yo, her fit is trash. I'm like, nah, bro, she just don't got no resources right now. She don't got no access to nothing she need.
You talking about shit.
I'm dead at, bro. I don't think people understand. Like, I'm really, like, this is probably the nicest Cletus I've ever been in my life. In my life.
This is definitely the nicest Tracy I've ever been in my life. Off rip, the nicest. I've had to have thick skin and come at people crazy that came at me. And I feel like I've really been handling things. I feel like I've grown up.
And you think that's what, like, Northern Louisiana will do to you, like Graham, this area would do to you?
Definitely. Because me coming from New Orleans, you definitely have to have tough skin. I mean, you have to learn how to crack jokes at an early age because you can't go to school just not knowing because they gonna crack on you, period. Like,
facts.
You have to have tough skin. And growing up, like, well, coming out here, I feel like people already have a perspective of New Orleans people. And they feel like, you know, I might just start some shit just because I'm from New Orleans. Like, I don't like that. And people be like, they really don't like me. Like, people in Shreveport, they really be mugging me and stuff like that. And I'm like, you don't even know me. What are you mugging me for?
But I think that's how they feel about major city kids in general. Like, they know we look different. You know what I mean? Even though you're from Louisiana, you're from a huge city. Not like a huge city, but you know what I mean? Like a big name city. Like, people, everybody, when you think New Orleans or you think Louisiana, you think New Orleans. You know what I mean? So it's like, they know when you coming. They know when I'm coming. They know when he coming. They know when she coming. They could tell. And I feel like, but I don't understand though. I feel like
join the wave.
I feel like we're adapting to y'all culture, but y'all having a problem adapting to our culture.
I agree.
And if we were able to mesh the two, it would be really a beautiful thing. And it's like, we're open to that and they're not.
Right. And that's because we came out here and they probably feel like we're coming into their territory and trying to change stuff up. But I feel like it's a change needed.
They've been jigging. This is my third year and they still jig.
Jig acapella.
Oh, they gonna do that regardless. They gonna jig regardless.
And it's not even, it'll be different. Like on the West Coast, when we had our jerking movement, we added on to everything. Like we had like jerking and we had Duggin and we had Cat Daddy and we had all of that stuff. Rejecting and the pin drop. It was like every year it was something added with a song added. We listening to the same jigging songs with the same jigging moves.
I'm gonna tell you how I knew it was bad. When I went, I think I was going to Monroe one of the days, and I was listening to their prime time radio. Like when you drive in and they playing the hottest hits, bro. They still playing Boosie from like early 2000. Like
it's gonna be in Louisiana.
Like the newer song that they dropped the bomb on was "Ooh" by Young M.A. How old is that's like 2 summers ago. I was like, nah, I gotta get the hell out of here.
They're bugging.
I was like,
they're bugging.
I didn't want to yuck them, but I was like, nah, I had to turn off the radio. I had to.
Because it's like, the radio in general, I'm going to keep it real. It's so many kids, we all got oxes now. Because it's like the radio, all these everything is so commercial feel. That's a yuck right there. Like the radio, Netflix, YouTube, even YouTube, you can't even get through like a full video from your favorite YouTuber without 10 ads.
I agree.
Like, it's like that's driving people away. Like,
people just focus on money though. That's what this whole thing is about. Everybody wants to find a way to get money. Like everything nowadays on social media, the economy or the currency of social media is attention. How much attention can I hold for as long as I can? That's why Facebook will never go out of style. Twitter will never go out of style. Instagram for a little while ain't gonna go out of style because they're holding your attention for so much of your time for long periods of time. So I feel you on that. You want to know a yuck for me? What's a yuck for me? A yuck for me is how people behave with the women out here. And how the women also behave with their relationships. Like I feel like there's not a lot of respect
Let's get into it.
out here, and let's get into it. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. Since I've been out here, I feel like I'm a bona fide side nigga, or no one knew who I was until I got the scholarship. Like people knew of me, people knew who I am, but it was kind of like once I got a little clout, now these women starting to flock to me like something crazy, and it's not even the women I want. It's like Dusty.
It always be like that.
Ain't it the worst? That shit sucks, man.
Always. You ever have somebody slide in your DM and you really look at yourself like, okay,
Am I that approachable?
am I that? I'm not
What
what I
did
thought
I
I
want
was.
to
I know I'm not like, I just know because my crush not shooting my shot, and I feel like my crush is like average. You know what I mean? And I feel like when somebody below that shoot, I be really shook. Like I be really like looking in the mirror like, well damn, is this what we've come to? Is this how I'm looking now? You know?
I'm joke. I could definitely relate to that. I hate that. I feel like it's always the ugly niggas or the niggas that you don't want that's always bold. But the niggas that you do want, they scared. I hate that.
I mean, but what's wrong with an ugly nigga shooting his shot? Like he should try to want you.
I mean, personally, shoot your shot by any means. Don't lose that confidence. Keep that confidence because women love confidence. They really do.
No, you don't.
No, I love a man with confidence.
Okay.
Not too much. Don't be too cocky on me, but you know, have a little confidence in yourself. But if you just ugly and you like, honestly, you could look at a person and be like, oh, I know for a fact she not finna talk to me. Oh, I know for a fact he not gonna talk to me.
Yeah.
You can't say that because you don't know at the end of the day, but you could say that. Like, and I feel like certain people just shouldn't slide in my DMs because you should be like, oh, I know she not finna write back. Like,
and it's not like I don't want to sound shallow. I feel like that makes me sound shallow. Like I don't want to sound shallow, but I even do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I be like, ooh, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Hey, so you
like, you know what I mean? Like I already know I'm a brick, so it's like I'm not even gonna shoot. I'm gonna just sit this one out. I'm gonna just view you from the sideline and like all your stuff and just chill.
I'm gonna be real with you. That's the thing that goes back to this relationship shit out here. You never really know if you go brick or not. Out here, bro, a girl just needs you to have a car. A girl might just need you to be able to smoke her up. A girl might need you just to get her some dollar tacos from Nelson's on Tuesdays, and she might really bust it open for you. Like you never know, bro. And that shit and she'll have a boyfriend too and not give a fuck.
And that's the problem. And then we also have to yuck these niggas because they be having bitches and they be having boyfriends as well.
Talk about it. Let's go there.
Get into it.
Let's go there. That's why I like this guy, bro. This is like the first second real conversation we've ever had. You know that, right? Like really.
Indeed, yeah. We've been in the lab talking.
We spoke about fashion. Yeah. Today, now we getting to this shit. Let's go there, bro. This floor is yours.
That's really big out here, and it's very. First of all, it's something that's not spoken in HBCU culture. That's so big, but that's very big out here. Like a lot of these dudes have babies and everything, and really still be talking to dudes and engaging with these women, getting married, and all kind of stuff.
I don't know. My whole thing with that is, I feel like if you gonna do all that on the side, like just let your partner know at least because. That's too much going on you have here. Especially if y'all finna have a baby, y'all getting engaged.
They don't even be letting them know though.
Right, and that's the bad part about it. Like, cause what if it was the shoe was on the other foot? But I don't know, niggas like.
Yeah, I ain't really pressing. If my shorty got another girl, I'm gonna be like, man, I'm mad she didn't even bring me into the equation because I feel like I'm enough man. I have enough heart to take care of multiple people. So that in itself isn't a problem.
So you would do the polygamy thing.
Yes and no in doses. It couldn't be a permanent situation
because you know when women live together, their cycle links, it syncs.
Oh yes.
You know that.
I mean, but that's okay.
Can you imagine that too? Every month.
Not, like I said in doses. I'm the type of person. I don't deal with people's shit. Like I don't like people. Y'all know people.
So when you get married, what you gonna do?
I treat people. I put people in. I know how to compartmentalize people in my relationships. I know how to deal with people within the realms of who they are. I will never do more than I need to when somebody has shown me that that's who they are. So in that case, if I have a wife and my other wife is also acting up, I'm gonna give them space. I'll send them both away for the weekend. Go do what you gotta do. Just get your shit together. When you're ready to come talk to me, we could come.
So do you believe in like couples having separate bedrooms?
Low key, I do.
High key, no. What type of couple is that?
I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I don't like like even nowadays, like I recently started engaging with somebody. She's a vibe. She's cool. It's just for the meanwhile, nothing more, nothing less. I'm single, right? But with her, like when she's there, I do not sleep. Like if you haven't seen me, like let's say like for like a couple of days, 9 or 10 times she's been sleeping or she's been there, and when she leaves for work at like 7 in the morning, I have to get my sleep when she leaves. So I will not be on campus.
Is it because you're not comfortable enough to sleep around her?
It's not that. I don't think it has nothing to do with her, like our comfortability with each other.
Are you used to sleeping by yourself?
I'm used to sleeping by myself.
So you're not comfortable when
and the way, and it's like, but it's like even if it wasn't, like even if I think I was in love with her, it's just I like to sleep a certain type of way, and her being there disrupts that. And it's, but I want her to be there though. Like I like cuddling. Right. I like kicking it with her, but my arm starts to get tired. I'm not like think about it. No one naturally sleeps like that. Like, do you know a nigga that's just gonna be sleeping like he cuddling with somebody when nobody's there? I don't know nobody like that. Like imagine me, y'all come walking me and I got my arm all out. I got my leg wrapped up around something that's not there, and I'm just like waiting for somebody to come and jump in my arms. Like that's not how I sleep. So when she do come in, she fuck up the vibe. And because she's a guest, what she also does is she'll take that spot that's my spot. Like, you know that spot in your bed that when you sleep right there, you gonna knock out? She'll take that. She'll take my blanket. She'll take my pillows. You know what I mean? And I fuck with her. Like,
I low-key have that same problem with the dude I be talking to. But I be knocked out.
Of course, you gonna be knocked out because you held down. But when my dick hard...
He be asleep too.
Man, you think he sleep. How you know he sleep if you sleeping?
Because he be going to sleep before me 9 out of 10.
But he probably be up right as soon as you go to sleep.
No.
Man, listen. I don't like that
I'm
shit.
telling you.
You put him to bed?
No, I ain't say that.
I need a woman to put me to bed. I mean, she do, but she don't. It's not her fault, though.
I'm dead.
It's not her fault, though. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not her fault, though. It's not her. Nothing that goes on, I feel in my relationships is really the other person's fault. I think it's my fault because I allow certain things, as well as I'm just still, filling it out.
Okay, saying that. Okay, do you feel like, I'm gonna ask you what I asked you earlier. Women, they consider less than a woman if they let their partner just keep messing over them or keep on, doing them.
I don't think they less of a woman. I just think they dumb. And I think that when you do something repeated action is a habit, and a habit repeat is now behavior. So I think that if you see signs, you ignore signs, you allow it to continue to happen, that speaks a lot on your character.
However, I feel like it's okay to see signs and ignore it if you're going to allow. Like they said, like Toni Braxton and her sister said, if you gonna let that nigga cheat in peace. Don't open up your mouth and say nothing if him cheating not gonna have a consequence. So if he's cheating and you just like, you yelling at him, saying what you saying, and then everything is going back, that's useless. He has no consequences. He no longer respects you. He gonna keep cheating.
And you're not going nowhere.
Yeah, and you're not going nowhere. So just let that nigga cheat in peace.
I mean, I feel like that is true at the end of the day. If you gonna let him keep doing him, then you might as well don't say nothing. But I feel like it wouldn't make you less of a woman, because at the end of the day, a man doesn't define you, or, long as you out here doing what you gotta do. This nigga, like, he made you mad yesterday. If a nigga make you that mad to where you can't function or you can't get up and go do what you have to do for the next day to better yourself, then something is wrong with you. I feel like then you're retarded or something, because I'm not understanding. I just feel like
that's a bad word. I'm gonna yuck that. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I am sorry. I just
feel
like
it's like the F word for like homosexual people. I would never say that. That's a bad word.
You right, and I learned that on Shameless last summer. I'm sorry for saying that if I offended anybody, but that's like crazy to me. Like, I just don't understand. I really don't understand how females let niggas do the type of stuff that they be doing. Because some stuff people be telling me about, I be like, I would never tolerate that, or like I wouldn't even deal with that. Or if I was in a situation before, I nipped it in the bud right then and there, and they'll be like, I don't know what to do. Cut the nigga off. Once you show a nigga that you don't need him, he's gonna be running to you. Period.
That's not facts.
Period.
That's not facts.
That's all facts. Trust me, that's all facts.
And we could chat.
And I got proof.
Let's talk about it. I'm gonna yuck that.
You can yuck that all you want. You can yuck that all you want. But the second you stop showing somebody attention, they start missing that attention.
They die for
Whether you feel subconsciously, whether you feel like you're not showing this, you're not giving in to this person, or you're not feeling this person, when that person stops texting you, or that person stop calling you, or that person stop bringing you food, you're going to take heed to that. And you're going to start texting them because you want to know what's up.
Right.
Why you not getting your food? Why you not getting your good morning text? Why you not getting your call?
Mind you, this might not be right then and there. Like once you cut them off, it could be years from late. It could be years from then. They're still gonna find a way to come back.
Okay, I feel like it depends on the person though. I think it's not something that happens every time. Like for me, that's gonna happen maybe 1 or 2 women out of 10. That's not happening every time. Like I really would not give a fuck if like 10 women left out my life tomorrow. Like I'll be all right, cool. God bless you, Queen. I wish you nothing but the best. When you see me on Instagram, just like my pictures. If you see my parties coming up, support, buy a ticket, and yeah, that's how that's gonna go. But there's like 2. Like there's one in particular. Like no matter what, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get over. I still to this day don't get over it. Like I still got love for this girl to this day. Talk ain't cheap. I'm being transparent as hell.
So what happened?
What happened? What's up about it? High school, I was that guy, prom king, 4.0 GPA, just really a popping young black man, working, had money, you know, really made things shake for somebody who named Cletus with small ears and no hairline from Africa. Like, just a dude that just was popping, you know, just like good things. Got popping, got out of a bad relationship, shorty came around. Did not expect it. I'm like a junior, senior. I'm in my prime at this point. Now, like SATs, girls know who I am. They really, like, I'm really the GOAT now. Like, I'm solidifying, like, my Michael Jackson Thriller album right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm solidifying Bad album. Like, I'm solidifying my greatness at this point, right? This girl comes around. She's beautiful. I was like, yo, she's fire. Like, I like her. I don't know why. I knew nothing about her. I'm like, she's beautiful. I like her. She was talking to some lame nigga. I was like, oh, she one of those. Off the rip, I wrote her off. I'm like, I don't even want her no more. But I was like, something about it. I was like, nah, go back. Go get her. Go try to see what's up. So I used to make fun of her name because her name was after a season or whatever. So I used to call her every name but that. Every other season, weather condition that you could think of, I used to name it. Everything. Call her out in the middle of the hallway. I'm a poppin' nigga. And making fun of her low key, but she just smiled. Like she was some innocent girl. All right, cool. Getting to know her, started talking to her, really vibing with her. Love this girl. Out of nowhere. I didn't know. I'm like, damn, I really like this girl. Like I don't like people often. So when I like you, I like you. Fast forward a couple of months, we rocking with each other. She's very innocent, like never did nothing, like innocent. But I'm still me. I'm not a whore or nothing, but I was that guy. Like I'm dead ass. I wasn't a whore, but I was that guy. A couple months passed. Now I'm my senior year. Like we serious now. She held me down the whole summer. She take like 2 buses just to come see me in New York. So if you know what 2 buses, that's like an hour, 10-minute trip. Just to see somebody sometimes. Yeah, 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's out.
Yeah, she's doing that. She buying me food. There was one time in particular, she walked in the rain and bought me food. And paid extra because they didn't have the food that I liked. So she paid extra so they could make it special just for me.
You got a real one, Cletus.
I did, but I was young.
So what did you do?
What did I do? I'm going to tell you what I did. I messed up because I went away for college. And she expected me and I was a freshman. I was a poppin' freshman at that. Niggas knew who I was. You know, always had clout. So now it's another level of clout. So now I got to turn up a little bit, right? So I'm out and about. She just never was around. She was like 7-8 hours away. And she expected me not to do nothing. I'm a freshman. I'm horny. All the niggas around me getting pussy that's not wavier than me. And everybody knew who I was. Like, it wasn't like, oh, that's just a regular ass nigga. Like, oh, he's that nigga. He go be up next to run everything. Like, y'all gotta fuck with it. I got all the cosigns. I had all of them. It was like, it's like if like I don't know, name an artist that got every fucking cosign that you could probably, like Lil Wayne before he became Lil Wayne. He was Hot Boys. Everyone knew Lil Wayne was gonna be great. I was Lil Wayne. I was Drake.
That's what we not gonna do, Clee.
What?
Don't put Drake in this.
Drake didn't get that same cosign?
I'm here for Drake, but I don't need you comparing yourself to Drake. I need you to just leave him alone.
Drake is not your man.
Drake is
not your man. And we can go back and forth like this on every single radio show, podcast, TV show, whatever you want to do.
Everybody knows how Drake feels about me.
Well, because he made a bounce song.
I feel about Drake. What?
Your name not Kiki. Your name Noon. Daunte.
First of all, he didn't just say Kiki in that song. He said a lot of names. And he didn't say my name because he don't want nobody to know about us. But you could get back into it.
Long story short, college came around and she needed me. Because the problem was this. We never ended on a bad term. We were best friends at that. I was like a mentor, a friend, a boo, or everything. Like we was cool. Like I was her first everything. So she young and she needed me to be there. I wasn't there. She's going through a lot. I couldn't be there for her. I just could not. Because I'm in college. I'm away from my mom. My phone's fucked up. The time schedules from high school and college, I got 2 p.m. in high school and 2 p.m. in college. 2 different 2 p.m.s.
Two different
2 p.m.s.
Definitely.
And I don't think she really understood that. But that was all more on me. I just never communicated that with her. More so.
Right. And then you was a freshman. You was just trying to have fun.
I was just trying to make sense of this shit because I came to a big university. I went to the University of Buffalo, and I really didn't see like nobody better than her. As fucked up as it sounds, I didn't feel like there was no girl that was like that would make me want to fuck with them over who I had at home, and that shit just blew my. Like I never spoke about it. That shit fucked me up. I'm like, God damn. Even if I wanted to cheat on your ass with somebody better than you, I couldn't. Even if I wanted somebody better than you, there was nobody who made me feel better than being with you. Right. So it got me tight. Life goes on a little bit. Some shorty from back home was really feeling my vibe, loving my stilo. She knew about me from back home, and she knew I got the clout here. You know there's go time for a nigga like me. I don't gotta do nothing. She had a car too, and her own house, and meals. You know how important meals are. She had meals.
You know how important meals are to you freshman year. Oh my God.
Bro, so you feel me, bro. So I'm sitting here like my girl at home giving me problems because she's going through stuff and I can't do nothing about it because I'm not in the city no more. Hey, yo, like queen, niggas know you my shorty. Just stay a queen. Like stay down. You gonna be good. No one's gonna bother you. But these niggas is flooding her shit because they know like she my old girl and she's fire. And I'm not around to say nothing about it no more. Long story short, I killed shorty off. You know the other shorty, you know what I mean? She threw it at me, so I hit that shit. Like, what was I supposed to do? You gotta think about it. Before I left, I was with shorty every day doing whatever I wanted. To now, not doing nothing at all. It's like smoking, like, it's like being a coke dealer, a coke addict, and doing cocaine every day and then stopping. Real talk.
I don't think it was that serious. It's just.
Have you ever been in love before?
A choice. Yeah.
Have you ever been in love with somebody before and then all of a sudden they just stopped talking to you for a long period of time?
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel like I need to pull up.
Exactly. What if you can't?
What if I do?
What if you cannot? What if you physically cannot go and pull up on that person?
And they still ignoring me? I'm going to just stop talking to them.
Nah.
Somebody is physically ignoring me right now. I've had somebody, we stopped dating. And then we like messed around a little bit, and then it was like very on and off. You know what I mean? You know how the roller coaster goes. Yeah. You know, whether you dating, y'all heavily together, whatever. You know how the little roller coaster go. And then we just was friends at one point, but we were like heavily, you know, like I shared a lot with this person. So I'm like, I talk to this person often about everything that's going on. They talk to me about everything that's going on, and then one day it just stopped. And then I want to say like a year later, I found out, last year, I found out this person was married, got married and everything.
Wow.
See that?
That's
and
bad.
But they blocked me from everything. Like I had no clue. I'm just like, you know, like it was literally like one day we were talking about everything and the very next day I couldn't even get through.
Like he got married?
Yeah, like
to
married.
A woman or to like another nigga?
No, to another nigga.
Okay.
Man, I don't know what I do in that situation. I still won't pull up. Even though it's a year later, because I still feel played, and I don't like feeling played about nothing.
I feel that, and I think that's how she felt. But she wasn't going to change nothing, because she was still young. Like, to her, it was like, well, I can't, like, I'll be like, man, you at least come visit me? No, I'm never coming up there. Who made you want to go up there? It's cold out there. But she's a good person. I'm like, but what you expect me to do? Like, you expect me to stay loyal to you, hold you down from all the way down there,
and I can't even
like see you. I can't do nothing with you. Like, what you thought I was gonna do? And it sucked because it's like she didn't deserve it. But what do you do when you have had something every day taken from you, and then you expect them to still pretend you're there, when you still have physiological needs and biological needs? So I told her. It wasn't like I cheated on her. I didn't cheat, first of all. And then, this is a sidebar. I didn't take her to prom, and we were talking for like 3 years. Like that wasn't my girlfriend, but like.
What is with that? I tweeted the other day and I said I don't want to talk. I want to date, because it seems like the talking stage that's really all it is. Like it don't transpire from there, and it's like. I feel like I'm missing out on my college experience because Graham here is like, I'm not trying to go to your dorm room and talk. I'm not trying to go to your dorm room and chill. I'm trying to go and sit. I'm trying to go to dinner and a movie. I'm trying to go karting.
Exactly.
I'm trying to like go skating. Like it seems like the talking phase is just it's just trash. Like I don't understand. I just want to move past that. It seems like everybody just talk.
And then that's how it be. It could be your first time meeting a dude, and the first thing he gonna do, oh, you smoke? Hey, you want me to come over and smoke with you? No, I don't. I'm not into that type of stuff. I don't want to smoke with you my first time meeting you, chilling with you. I don't want to just chill with you in my apartment. I don't want to chill in your car. I want to chill doing something. We could chill at Chili's or Waffle House because that's my favorite. No, don't take me on that for the first date. Like, Waffle House cheap as hell.
So she was cheap.
Waffle House is cheap.
Queen.
Cheap.
Queen. That's $15 for both of us, Queen. You're not gonna do it $15? Changed my life.
$15. That's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's like, damn, like you understand where you ain't really got no money.
You act like I
in.
said Red Lobster, Texas Roadhouse.
First of all, there's only select places you can take me to eat out here anyway. And with that being said, Waffle House is definitely the bare minimum.
The bare minimum.
Waffle House and Huddle House is the bare minimum. I'd rather you take me to Zaxby's.
Zaxby's is expensive.
Like
I'd rather
House?
you. No,
What?
I like Waffle House. But I'm saying if we're going on a date, I'd rather you take me to Zaxby's. I'd rather you than Waffle House.
Is Wingstop a date? Is Wingstop considered a good first date?
I'm not saying. Hold on. Let me say this though before you say that. I wouldn't say like take me to Zaxby's, but Zaxby's was like if we going go karting or something, I would prefer that over going to go eat at Waffle House, or I would prefer Wingstop. But like a date, neither one of those places. But like a partial, like a part 2 to whatever we doing, yeah, I can mess with it.
I really feel like any type of time y'all spending together that's like not just on some chill like shit, that's a date. So I really don't care like what we would do for a date. I could say we could go to a fucking park and chill and read books or, just talk about shit. Like, long as we spending time together and I'm enjoying your company, you enjoy mine. That's the whole point of a date.
I feel that.
So
I feel that.
It doesn't take money to have a date. And
so
I feel like out
here, to the park, if we walk in the park, that's a date.
It's a date.
And I make sure the conversation lit.
It's a vibe.
If I walk with you from the MassCon building to the Express and we just talking all that, it's a vibe, you know what I mean?
That's definitely not a date, ladies.
Why not? What's
First
the difference to the park and Express?
Distance. Because all these 1,100 people gonna be all in your face trying to see who this is talking. Do they go together?
You know how petty our school is.
Right,
they see you one time with that person and now y'all together.
And then it's like you don't really care because you might care because you seen with this girl or whatever like that. But if you really took the time out to plan this, like, okay, we're going to go to the park and we're going to do this or we're going to do that, that's the thought that counts. It's a whole thought process, really.
So the yuck is if a dude hits you up like, yo, let's do something, but I have no plan for what they gonna do. Like, is that a yuck to y'all?
Nah, because you still making a plan to do something with me. But if your plans is to come chill at my house and try to smoke me out and you think we about to do something else after that, then that's yuck.
That's yuck.
Okay. Yucky.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so what else? Let's see. We talked about a lot of topics. We talked fashion, relationships, food, drinks. Did we talk sex? Is there yucks that we want to talk about on sex or not? Do y'all even want to get into that? Y'all chilling?
A yuck for me is asking me questions. I feel like just go for it. Like we're in the moment. If you stop everything to ask me a question, I don't want to do anything anymore. You killed my moment, my vibe, my time. It's done. In some cases, it's cool though, because it's like, but it depends on the person. I will say that. But for the most part, don't ask me to do anything. Like that's, ugh. Like that ruins everything. That ruins everything. You just feel like, it just make me feel like you're a punk.
What if someone talks too much? Like if they talk too much, they're like, yeah, what I told you, stop playing with me. I got that for you. Say, yeah, look at you tapping up. Like
that's not attractive to me at all.
I hate that.
What if they don't say nothing at all though?
That's not attractive at all.
I mean, that's fine with me. I don't know. Like, I'm not really that experienced in that area. Like, I didn't really have, I don't really know. Like, I didn't really do too much yet.
Is that a yuck or a yum? Like somebody who has either way too much or way too little experience?
I feel like too much experience because some people be trying to do the most. And if it's a person who doesn't have that much experience, you could help them get to whatever level you want them to get to. Or you could tell them, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're not supposed to do. Like, versus somebody who think they know everything and they're just doing the most. And they feel like they got to be the dominant person. And that, I don't like that.
Dominant or submissive? Yuck, yum.
It depends on the person.
Yeah, I know.
It depends on the person, and it also depends on your levels. Because if you're on the same level as me and you want to be dominant, it has to be a certain way you go about it. Like a certain level of freakness. You feel me? Like it has to be a certain way you go about it. I mean, if you want to be more of a submissive, I don't know. It just really depends on the person. And the vibe and the mood, for me at least. I'm gonna go with the flow type of person.
I think for me, I don't know. It really depends on the type of mood I'm in. Cause if I was drinking or something, I might be dominant. But if I'm just,
sit on that.
It's a little regular night. I'ma just sit
on that. Right up,
period. Okay. Vicky Lowe said it best. You heard me?
I'll be real with you. For me, I like a dominant shorty. I just think it's a vibe. I don't know why. Like, I don't want you just to be here just chilling. Like, you're not just supposed to be here just chilling. Like, I'm tired. You tired. I know I'm tired because y'all see me with my big ass backpack everywhere.
But are you saying that you like a woman to be dominant, or are you saying that you like a woman to be assertive?
A little bit of both. Assertive in the fact that, like, yo, if something, like, I could respect a girl saying, like, oh, it was good, but you could be better. I could respect that. Like, my ego and my pride is not that fragile. You know what I mean? As long as you say my dick's small, because then I know you lying. No, some freaky shit. I'm just being real. Like, don't try to lie to me to fuck up my ego. But if you're gonna say some shit like, oh, you could go longer, we gotta work on your stamina, or like, yo, change your diet. Like, I never had that one, but like stuff that's beneficial to the experience, I could respect that. And also, if you feel like, if you tell me I go deeper, I'll go deeper until I run out of dick. But for the most part, I'm gonna keep going deeper. Like, I have no problem with that because that assertion is gonna make the experience better. Now, dominance is what I like when, she gets on top. When she just go ahead and start sucking my, like, I don't gotta tell you. I shouldn't have to tell you. I shouldn't have to beg you to do shit that I feel is already natural in sex.
How do you feel about spitting?
It depends. If I trust you, it's a vibe. If I don't, and I'm saying that, like, if I trust the woman, I'm dealing with a person, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a vibe. If I don't really trust you like that, and I'm really not really fucking with you like that, like, it's just kind of like I just want to get a nut off. It's fine. I'm just going, that's just another thing that I have to kind of now, like, have in the back of my head, like, all right, Cleese, you kind of wild out. You don't really know her like that. It's that third. She's spitting all up on you. You know what she do. But
what about halitosis?
What do you mean halitosis?
Like,
oh no,
that's
no,
the
no,
bad
no,
breath
no, no,
disease, and like you just.
I don't mess with nobody with bad
splitting.
breath. Like, I don't like that. Like, especially that smoker breath. Like, when she's just finished smoking a blunt and it's like on her lips. Like, I don't think women understand shit like that sometimes. Or people.
Maybe it's because the dude that I talked to, he smokes too. So we both got smoker's breath. I love it.
Smoker's breath is
trash.
I have smoker's breath right now as we speak. It's trash.
Your breath don't stink.
Because I've been eating over it.
You know what I'm saying?
When you first do it, no matter if you brush your teeth, it don't matter. It's there. Like, it's if you smoke in the morning, it's there.
I mean, if you smoke in the morning, I feel like you should brush your teeth after that. If you smoke in your house, you should brush your teeth after that. Period. Because it have a little taste.
But it's not the breath is the issue. It's the way your lips taste. That's the issue.
It tastes like smoke.
It tastes like backwoods. It tastes like blacks. That shit is not a vibe. And it's like, I don't think like people consider it because it's like, all right, well, I'm horny. I don't really, like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say like, hey, yo, your lips is fucked up, or your lips is a little, I'm getting high off your lips, like, and it's not a compliment. You need to go do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the conversation you gonna have at that moment. You go back, man, I guess we're just not kissing. Yeah, I'm, and especially when it comes to sex, I don't think women understand like from a heterosexual standpoint, I'm not having sex with you unless you let me in. Like, that's just real talk. Like, unless you open your legs to me, I cannot have sex with you legally. as well as like physically speaking. Unless you open your legs, how am I going to have sex with you? I can't. So unless you let me in, I'm not getting in. That's why I think there is a double standard when it comes to sex between men and women.
Do you kiss girls that you trick off of? And do you kiss guys that you trick off of?
What do you mean trick off of?
Trick off, like that's not somebody that you looking forward to. Like that's a little trick. Like y'all just.
I don't even hug
having
niggas.
fun.
I'm like, I swear to God, y'all, I'm so mean. Like when it comes to like other niggas, like if it's not a nigga that I already opened up to and like he know me, I'm not finna do nothing. I barely hug niggas that I get if you just buy me food, you're just buying me food.
But I get hugs from you, Noon.
You Cletus, like
I
you know.
like that answer.
If you buy me food, be there and buy the food. That's your job. You're the food guy, okay? If I just need to text you, do that. You're the texting guy. Let's do that. We don't have to get into all that other stuff. And that's why no other nigga could come to my house. Because that's all they want to do is chill. They might want to kiss. No, you're not finna kiss me.
So do you stop kisses? Like when they come in, do you be like...
Nah. See,
they never happened to me yet, but I would.
I'm a kisser. I'll be real, I'm a kisser. I can't help that. Like I wouldn't even really fuck with you if I don't want to kiss you. Like off the dump.
I'm a kisser, but I have to really like you. Like I really be moving. Like I really be out of this, like really dodging and out of the scene. Like don't touch me. Like I don't
really.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is, but it's like even I've like tried to force myself to do it. It was just not. I was just like,
really.
You're not.
Y'all really be dubbing kiss. I don't know. I can't see like a sexual experience. Like I can't think sex without kissing. Like I feel not kissing with kissing on the mouth. Yeah.
Like a peck too.
I'm kissing the fuck out of somebody. I like kissing her. Like her lips look good.
I'm not. You can kiss my neck. You can kiss my chest. You can kiss my nipple. Don't kiss my mouth if we're not like that. I'm not in it to win it.
So you yucking that off the dump.
I'm with Tracy. I'm yucking it. Yuck.
That's not. I feel like that's not your role. Okay, that's not what you're here
That's
for.
what I'm saying. You're the food guy. Stick to the food. Like we told you to bring Waffle House over here. That's the only thing. Not kisses, not your lips, all that. We don't need that.
Wow. See, I don't know. I can't picture having sex with somebody without kissing them. I feel like even if it is on a one night stand, I really can't. I can't see myself being intimate with somebody in those spaces and not even want to kiss them, not feel comfortable enough to try to kiss them.
That's my whole thing. Like if I don't feel that comfortable enough to kiss you, then you know we not ever going to that next level. You should know that.
I just feel like this is what it is. Like if you're one of the ones that I don't kiss, it's like this is what it is. Boom, boom, pow. And then after this, I'm going about my day. I'm going about my business, and you should as well.
So do you think that people start kissing and stuff like that, they start blurring lines? Like, do you, like, because one of the issues I find with women out here especially is, like, if you treat her right, like, with respect, like, I treat everybody with respect for the most part. If I don't fuck with you, it's really your fault. Like, I swear to God, it's not clear. It's really you. I'm just a mirror, like, real G shit. So I treat, especially, like, and then when it's talking about, and, like, sexual, I treat everyone with respect. I feel like you should be comfortable in my spaces or whatever space we in. If you hungry, I mean, if I got some food, like I'm not gonna eat and you gonna starve. Like that's not, gentlemen. Like that's just not cool as a human. So I'll do stuff like I think is basic respect, and then it's kind of like I start getting backlash for it, or I start getting emotions that I feel like I never warranted. Just because I'm being respectful.
That's not your fault. That's other niggas' fault. You're just getting the backlash of that. You know what I mean? Like doing what you're. It's really sad that going out on a date nowadays is really like the yippee. You know what I mean? Like that's really like the girl, you've made it point. Like, like it's really sad. Like that's really what it is. So you going the extra mile, like you opening the door for her. Girls really be shook. Like I don't think y'all understand.
Yes,
like
definitely, because niggas don't do that.
What is it called? Chivalry. Chivalry. Like
chivalry needs to be back in existence because it's really not common.
But you know whose fault that is, right?
Who?
Well, I'm not gonna say whose fault that is, but you know why that is though. Because there was a time that when a dude was kind or whatever, he wasn't getting no play for that. He wasn't getting no pussy for being cool and being kind and nice, respectful.
Very true.
The niggas who get the most pussy be the most dog ass niggas.
I feel like that all depends on the person as well. Because you treat me with respect, I'm going to treat you with that same respect.
But you don't want a corny nigga. And I think that's what it is.
But
I think that
being
people...
corny doesn't mean you have to be
But to me,
disrespectful.
to me, the niggas that's out here, the niggas that all the bitches are going for are the corny niggas to me.
Lame.
Like lame, like really lame. Like, and I don't understand. Like having conversations with some of these niggas, it really just be like, I don't even see what these bitches see. I don't even understand. Like I don't get it.
So what do you think it is?
That is true.
What do you think it is?
Clout.
That's it.
That's it. It's everybody. Every. This is gonna sound so sexist. Oh my god! But on this campus, I'll say this: not every female, but in a sense, every female wants to feel like they're when somebody. How can I say this? Oh my god! When you're the it guy, you feel me? Every girl is going to want to feel like they're that one. You know what I mean? Like they want to feel like they're that one out of the pack. Like, yeah, all these girls are going to want you, but I'm the one that got you type thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what it is. And I think these guys are also making these girls feel like that, and that's how they getting it. But these girls aren't realizing that all these guys are saying this to
everybody.
Like we talked about the other day in the Gremlin night, how old boy was saying the same exact messages.
Right, to the two different
like, you know what I mean? So they all think they the only one. You know what I mean? So they all think they got the ha-ha and the gag and the cackle, but they don't.
Right, the gag is
like
he's doing this to you.
Yeah, like my mom even said, like, she's like, I didn't like your dad at first. She was like, what? She was like, I only talked to him because all of the girls wanted him and he wanted me.
Period. But that's the whole thing. Like, I feel like if females stop chasing the dude that everybody else want and look at the dudes that, you know, nobody looking at, then you gonna have that. Like, he gonna probably give you the world.
That's a fact.
Because first of all, me personally, I don't want no nigga that everybody else want. Like, that's yuck to me.
I feel that.
Like, you already got all this clout for no reason, and then you lame on top of it. Like, no.
Lame.
But the problem I feel like I have with people is like this. Like, they'll say that and they'll feel that way probably, but like, they don't even really be known. I feel like people just don't know what the fuck they want. Like if you see me, you probably would think I got some clout. Or I'm some mixy nigga come from New York and I'm always just out. But like, if you really know me, I'll probably by myself 90% of the time. But it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, it don't make sense to me. Like, I'm trying to figure out what that balance out here is because I don't get it. It's like like women want a nigga with clout, but they don't want a nigga with clout that does something unless he shows that he's doing. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I just do shit.
Because I think bitches just weird out here. Like, they just be on some weird stuff. I don't know. I really can't put a finger on it.
I agree. I keep it funky with you, like I said.
Maybe it's taught from home.
Talk about it.
I don't know, because, like, I feel like some people, like me, growing up, I didn't have a father figure. Like, it was either my brother or my uncle. That was my go-to. It was, like, father figure-wise. So, I ain't gonna say I never learned how to love a man because my brother showed me love. Like, my brother spoiled me. My uncle spoiled me. All my uncles, they spoiled me. Like, they never told me no for stuff, or like, I know how a man is supposed to treat me. But some women don't know how a man is supposed to treat them. So they feeling like, you know, he got this clout and he looking at me, so I'm seen. So that's enough. But that's really not enough for you to just be seen. Like, you know, you gotta be heard, seen, felt. It's just too much.
So you think people just doing whatever they can get just to get a little attention?
Right.
That's interesting. All right, well, if anybody wants to follow y'all, catch up with y'all, keep up with y'all, where can they go to do
Cash
that?
App?
No, not Cash App, Noon.
Oh.
Catch up with you.
Oh, I was about to say.
Well, we could drop your Cash App. You never know.
Nah, I ain't dropping my Cash App.
I ain't gonna drop my Cash App because y'all be scamming, but if you're not trying to scam, just slide in my DM.
But if you is trying to scam, slide in mine. If you trying to make my 20 into $2,000,
man, don't do that.
You ain't gonna ever get that.
I'm yucking that right now. Your whole account goes zeroed out quick. Look like a fee sheet. It zeroed out quick, and now all the money in your bank account gone with it. Now you big mad.
I'm joking.
Shout out to all my Africans, man. All my niggas out there getting it, man.
But I am Noon the Goon on everything. Twitter, Instagram, and Snap. And it's Noon the Goon. THE, not DA. Or D.
I got you in my phone as THA, I think. Noon THA.
Why? That's not how you spell it though.
I know. But
They
it
associate
just
ghetto
add
with
like a tad bit more flavor.
a little ratchetness. A little ratchet never hurt nobody. You could be classy ratchet.
Yeah, see?
I am classy ratchet. I like that motherfucker.
What about you, Dre?
My name is T Fashionz with a Z on Instagram. My name on Twitter is Vintage Caption. But, however, follow that at your own risk. Follow my Twitter at your own risk. Disclaimer, I offend all. Nobody is excluded. Anybody can get drugged. I am what they call them people that be lurking and going crazy.
I was gonna say you're an equal opportunity offender.
What's they troll? Yeah, I'm a troll.
Oh, you're a troll?
I'm a open troll. You can find me. We could drop the Addy link and scrap type of troll. I like it.
I got a question.
What's up?
What the hell is this chick talking about? I'm leave her alone. Do you feel that there? Well, I have two questions. First question I had, because I had with my bro Eli. Do you feel that gay men across the nation are probably some of the most influential people in industries?
Yes.
Do you think they have a lot more power than people give them credit for?
No.
Really? Why is that?
Because though they are powerful people in the industry, everything is still played by a straight man. You feel me? Like, you still have to get the approval. I feel like if it was that way, it would reflect a different way in our society. You know what I mean? It'd be a different type of respect rather than hate. You know what I mean? Like, it would show in so many other aspects. Like, we just had a show come on this summer called Pose, and it was like the 1980s. It was like a mesh of the 1980s gay scene with the Wall Street scene in New York City. And that in itself was so groundbreaking because we don't get to see that. You know what I mean? Even myself, like, I don't cry over TV shows. That's some punk shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, that is some punk shit to me. I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care.
When Franklin went to jail on Snowfall, I really was crying.
Like, I don't cry. Like, I really be feeling like I'm a little punk if I cry at a TV show. But I was really in tears watching. Like, it was so much stuff that I've never seen, that I never realized that I've never seen. It was so much that I realized that I've never learned. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a teacher. I have to figure everything out. There's nobody that can guide me. You feel me? Like, dude, it's a different path. You know what I mean? Just like being a black man is a different path. And there's that argument that our moms can't guide us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, it's like that same argument, but this is more narrow than being a black man. You know what I mean? And when you're a black man and you're a gay man, it's really more narrow. So it's like, I feel like they're there and they have influence, but they don't have much power. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's some say so, like, kind of how you buy in on a company. You can have a share for the company, but you don't get the final say so. You get to say you put a word in type thing. You know what I mean? Like, they might hear you out, but that's about it. They gonna still do their thing.
So, first things first, thank you for being so transparent, because I feel like I always hated in school being the token black person. And sometimes it's like the outspoken gay person is like the token gay person for all gay people.
Yeah.
And I never wanted to make anybody feel like that. So thank you for being able to be that transparent on my podcast. Like, this is really a vibe, for real. Do you have any advice for people who may be closeted or maybe wanting to let people know that they're gay and that's what they are? Because, like, my thing is this. I'm not, like, as you know, I'm not a gay man. I think you probably could tell, like, off of just my demeanor. I don't know, because they said that the gaydar shit, you could probably tell I'm not no gay man. But I believe that there needs to be a respect. Like, I think there needs to be a respect and a dialogue. Like, I can't judge you for what you do in the confines of your bedroom, but I could judge a person on what they do in the bedroom that may then affect somebody else's life as well as my life that I could judge somebody. But off of what people do behind the closed scenes in the confines of their bedrooms, I could not. So what I'm trying to say at the end of this whole thing is, what is some advice that you have, being a black gay man, to other gay men or other black gay men around here, around the world?
Come out and do everything at your own pace, and don't listen to everybody else, because oftentimes we do throw DL men down and we do like say all these bad things, but everybody has to remember that they were once there. You know what I mean? Like, this is hard for me. Having this conversation with you is hard for me. I'm not an open person like that. I don't talk about my sexuality like that. Like, all of that is a dud to me. Like, I never want to. I close it off. Like, I just do my own thing and I move forward. And it's hard because, like, for me, it's still hard because I'm still trying to be comfortable. Like, y'all think I'm comfortable with myself, you know what I mean? But it's like, I'm not. Like, every day is a different type of struggle, and every day I'm trying something different to get out of my comfort zone. And that's a big thing. So I feel like, just take your time. Like, don't listen to everybody around you. It's no time limit on it. I will say, don't wait until like you in your 30s or something, because it's a lot that you miss out on. And when you do come out, it's like being reborn again, because it's so much that you have to learn and catch up on. Like, it's very different.
And my last question, because I really don't want to keep this whole topic going on, because we could always just have another episode about this. When did you realize you were gay? And do you believe that it's something that's biological, that you're born with, or something that you kind of like develop through life?
I don't think it's something that you develop. I think it's something that you develop, but I don't think it's something that you develop. And I feel that in the sense where it's like, I feel like it is biological, and it's something that you develop. Like, it's half and half. And I feel like it's half and half with straight people too. You know what I mean? But I feel like I couldn't say that it's not something that you're born with, because if I can be the person that I am today, if I could choose, I wouldn't choose this. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, a lot of people will be like, no, I choose to be the same person. No, I wouldn't choose this bullshit. I wouldn't. Niggas get on my nerves. And I gotta go through more than the average person. Like, how y'all may have a cool run-in with a professor and it may be cool, it's like to the extreme with me. Like, it be with some professors, it's like a whole different ball game. Like, I'm retaking a class now to prove a point to a professor. You know what I mean? Just to show them that you're not gonna punk me out of this class, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, it's different. I feel like you are born with it, but I feel like in a way it could be developed. Like, I don't know completely. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to figure everything out. But I feel like it might be a little bit of half and half, which I feel like it's like that for the average person.
I agree. Shit, I ain't got enough to say. You know what I mean? Just remember, y'all, talk ain't cheap. So far.